talking about the side effects of secondhand smoking to the public. I've known this lady for a very long time, and for all the days, all the years that I've known her, every morning she asks for 2 washcloths. And what does she do with that? She cuffs with it. Out of curiosity, I have to ask her one day, why do you request for 2 washcloths every morning? What's going on? And she told me, I have acute chronic bronchitis. I was like, you have acute chronic bronchitis? What is done about it? What are the doctors saying about it? The doctors are saying that it cannot be cured. I'll have to die with this disease. And I asked her, I was like, how did you get that? And she told me that, my husband that I was married to for 20 years was a chain smoker, and every time he smoked, I was in the house, and I've never smoked my whole entire life, but I came up with this, and that's because I lived with someone that smoked, and this is a result of secondhand smoking, which means I'm gonna have to die with this disease. That really broke my heart, and that's what's leading me to talking and creating awareness about what secondhand smoke can cause to someone. Facts about secondhand smoke is that this disease can cause a lot of this effect can cause a lot of disease. Secondhand smoke can cause a lot of disease in someone's life, which include chronic bronchitis, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease known as COPD, emphysema, and just to mention a few. What is chronic bronchitis? Chronic bronchitis, as you can see on this slide, when you smoke a lot, it causes a lot of phlegm to build up in your lungs. Now this is, like you can see on this is the place where you have air going through in your lungs, and it's really obstructed by a lot of mucus. And that's the reason why when you see people with chronic bronchitis, they're always coughing. What are they doing? They're trying to cough out this phlegm. They're trying to make a way for air flow in their lungs. Because there's a lot of complication, airway muscle tightens. You're supposed to have a free airway. You're supposed to have a free lung that's very flexible. You can't have that because a lot of the chemicals that are in the cigarette makes the muscle of your airway very inflamed and tight. Secondhand smoking can cause cancer. What is cancer? Cancer is just your body developing radicals, cells that are not needed in your body. And these cells grow so fast that it overshadows your normal natural cells. It grows out of hand. It could be in your brain, it could be in your lungs, especially for those who are around people smoking. One thing that could happen is the cancer of the lungs. It's just your lung growing cells that are not needed that ends up eating up your lungs. I don't think anybody wants to lose their life for a cigarette worth $2. Secondhand smoking is something we should really frown on. Another problem that can be caused by secondhand smoking is called emphysema. Now when you look at this lung, you can see this is not a normal lung. Look at that. This is where we have the flow of blood, and this holes you're seeing right here, it's not supposed to be like that. In our lungs, we have air sacs that are called alveoli. You can see these are healthy air sacs that are called alveoli, and these are air sacs that are busted due to the nicotine and other chemicals that we have in cigarettes. Now, what happened is this. When you smoke a lot, this cigarette goes into your lungs and busts this air sac. What does this air sac do? This air sac keep air in your lung. These are the air retainers or air containers in your lungs. Through this air sac, we have oxygen flowing into the blood, and that's how we get oxygenated blood in our system. When you have them busted, you cannot retain air. You cannot retain air in your lungs, and that's why when you see people with emphysema, they're always coughing. They're always coughing. They have a high respiration. They're always breathing fast. What is the body? The body is just telling them, I need more air, and that's why they breathe so fast, and they're always coughing. In the state of California, what are the solutions? I'm transitioning, I'm sorry. The transition for this would be, the solution for this, in the state of California, they've implemented a law where every public area has to have a ventilation system, which is to say that if you are a smoker, you have to go to that ventilation system, and that's where you smoke. What does that ventilation system do? It prevents the air, the smoke coming out of the cigarette, spreading out to the public, spreading out to innocent people, and spreading out to non-smokers. And what is currently being done to address this effect of secondhand smoking in our country? We only have California for now, based on statistics. We only have California for now that is really implementing that. I think this is something that needs to be looked into. This is something that everyone needs to be aware of. Secondhand smoking has a lot of negative side effects and should not be handled just lightly. With this presentation, I hope you have a better understanding of the side effects of secondhand smoking. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You taught me a lot today.
You want to do it again?
Yeah,
You were really nervous.